Mountain News at 6. It is video that's been viewed now more than 1 million times as police chase a pickup truck down the Mountain Parkway on Sunday. Aaron Elliott, the Mount Sterling man police say was behind the wheel of a red pickup truck, now faces a list of charges including assault on a police officer. The chase started in Winchester and crossed into Powell County, where Stanton and Clay City police joined in and crashed Elliott's truck to a stop. As Chad Hedrick explains, officers say Elliott's actions put multiple lives at risk.
No, get over.
It looks more like a Hollywood stunt instead of something you would see on an eastern Kentucky highway.
You know, we were just getting in the car to go watch my little brother play baseball. That's the last thing we were expecting to see was a big police chase like that.
Isaiah Stupert's girlfriend shot the jaw-dropping video that shows the chase with Aaron Elliott come to a crashing end as Stanton police were able to pin his pickup into a ditch.
He's running. Get him.
I mean, neither one of us had ever seen anything like that before, so I mean, the reactions you heard from both of us at the time, they were just our raw, natural reaction to the situation.
Stanton police say Elliott had, quote, total disregard and extreme indifference to human life during that chase, which is why it was important for them to stop him as soon as they could. An arrest citation says Elliott was driving recklessly, at one point crossing into the median of the Mountain Parkway, headed towards busy traffic in the other lanes, including where Isaiah and his girlfriend were.
Oh my God, I'm shaking.
It was a pretty intense, it was a pretty intense chase where someone could have easily been hurt. I mean, anytime that you got to, anytime you have two cars going at a high speed colliding with each other, I mean, the risk of injury is high there.
One Stanton officer was taken to the hospital after the crash, but he is doing fine.
Because those cops, they went out there and they did some pretty risky stuff to get that man stopped. So, I mean, we're glad to see that everything's okay there.
No, watch out.
In Powell County, Chad Hedrick, WKYT.
No.
Elliott is in the Powell County Detention Center. He is also charged with reckless driving, driving under the influence, and driving on a suspended license. It is not clear why police first tried to stop Elliott. We're learning more about the arrest of a former Lee County teacher accused of inappropriate physical contact with a student. 32-year-old Courtney Horn was a PE teacher at Lee County Middle and High School. She's since been fired. Court documents report that Horn admitted to having a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old student. Detectives say the 16-year-old said she and Horn had an ongoing relationship. Horn is charged with sodomy, third-degree rape, and first-degree sexual abuse. She is due in court tomorrow. Deputies in southern Kentucky are looking for a man wanted in connection to a robbery. This is who deputies are trying to find, Bobby Canada. They want to question him after an armed robbery at the Canada Town Market in Williamsburg. Deputies say he ran from the store. If you see Canada or know where he could be, you're asked to call Whitley County Dispatch.
Watching an increase in showers and storms across portions of the region. Others still seeing plenty of sunshine, like our friends in Southwest Virginia. The University of Virginia camera at Wise showing a nice picture, a nice scene. High knob camera, 73 degrees, still some sunshine around at this moment. Tomorrow, a little bit later, that's a different story. We'll have to watch that. Downtown Whitesburg, still plenty of sunshine, near 80 at the moment. Dew points in the 50s, so we don't have a lot of moisture yet. Upper 70s and low 80s area-wide, but areas that have seen the showers, like places like Monticello and Somerset, even up toward Mount Vernon, have seen a few showers so far. You see the zoom-in detail there and into parts of northern and northeast Kentucky as well, but those are heading up into Ohio. Rumbles of thunder can't be ruled out tonight, but we should be okay in terms of severe weather. We're down into the 50s tonight once that front moves through with a few scattered storms early on. I don't have the details on how cool we get coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you. With flea and tick season here, it's important to know how easy it is for these parasites to turn you or your pets into their next host. WYMT's Alyssa Williams spoke to doctors and veterinarians about how you can keep you and your pets safe.
Even the tiniest of creatures can wreak havoc on you or your pets.
Ticks and tick-borne illnesses are the real deal in spring and summer.
When it comes to your pets, fleas and ticks can be uncomfortable and dangerous to have on their body for long periods of time.
Things that we worry about from heavy parasitism, especially the bloodsucker family, is severe anemia.
Dr. William Hagens at Town & Country Animal Clinic adds that you can tell if your pet has fleas or ticks by noticing any red or raised areas on their body or hair loss around their tail.
If they're on monthly preventatives, as they all should be, then they will die anyway. But the longer that those parasites stay on the pet, the increased chances are that they will actually spread diseases.
Infectious disease specialist Dr. Ferris Cotter says whether ticks are spread from your pets or caught while outdoors, it is important to ensure they don't stay on your body for too long.
If the tick stays on the body for a while, there are a couple illnesses that can happen. The most common one in the south where we live right now is Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
Dr. Cotter says if you find a tick on your body and have experienced a fever, rash, nausea, or vomiting, you should secure the tick in a plastic baggie and call your doctor.
So it's very important to be aware when you're in the sun or even outside hiking, working, walking, to be aware of any ticks on your body, and also to be aware that it's good to be wearing a protective screen for the ticks.
Helping to keep you and your pets safe from even the tiniest of threats. In Hazard, Alyssa Williams, WYMT, Mountain News.
Now, before you get rid of any ticks you find on you or your pets, the University of Kentucky Entomology Department actually wants you to mail them to their office to see if they carry diseases or not. You can call your local UK Extension office to learn more about how you need to mail them and where to send them to. This year's Gray Matters 5 or 10K run in Letcher County is a little more than 2 weeks away now. And for those wanting a t-shirt, that deadline is fast approaching. Today, in fact, is the last day to register if you want a t-shirt. This year's event is honoring a former secretary at Emelina Elementary School, Sherry Mullins, who died last year from an astrocytoma brain tumor. That is the same type of tumor co-founder and our own Brandon Robinson was originally diagnosed with back in 2016. Now, you can still sign up in person at 7 a.m. the day of the race. Also happening on May 14th is Hazard Perry County Women's Club's Rose Run 5K. That run will be happening in downtown Hazard. Participants can walk or run. The fee for that run is $25, and that money will go to scholarships at Hazard Community and Technical College. You must register by April 30th to get a shirt for that race. And you can also walk in the Gray Matters race too, like Evan and I will be doing for most of that, I'm sure. Well, you can stick it to Kentucky State Police today. The annual Cover the Cruiser fundraiser helps out Special Olympics athletes. People are encouraged to buy the $1 sticker and put it on a designated KSP patrol car. Last year, they raised more than $20,000. You can find your nearest cruiser event on the Special Olympics website. The event runs through Friday. Well, this Friday in Hazard, the Isaiah House is hosting Wounds to Wisdom, a recovery event. Isaiah House is a Central Kentucky located faith-based treatment center that serves people from across the Commonwealth. The event Friday is at 6 p.m. at the Art Station in downtown Hazard. The community is invited to come hear testimony from Southern and Eastern Kentuckians who found success in their recovery.
We want to invite community members who want to learn more about our programs at Isaiah House, and we want to invite anyone who may have family members struggling with addiction and just want to hear some stories of hope. There is real hope for addiction.
Isaiah House offers everything from short and long-term care to on-site GED and college classes to post-program employment opportunities. Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman was in Harlan County today to announce the construction of a new fire department paid for with $750,000 in state and federal grant money. WYMT's Keaton Hall was there.
The Sunshine Fire Department in Harlan broke ground today on their new fire station, a project many in the community are happy to see finally get started after several delays.
It means a lot. Real emotional. I've been with this department since I was 15 years old, and it's just family. I mean, that's the way we operate, and it's real close to my heart what we're getting to do here.
A joyous day, especially for those who know just how much work it's taken.
This has been a project that has been a vision by the Sunshine Fire Department for 15 years. When I worked for the county back from 2005 to 2010, we applied for a grant then to build this fire station.
And now a $750,000 grant from state and federal funds pushed the ball over the goal line.
It is 80% funded by state and federal funds. So essentially, we've got about 20% skin in the game from the standpoint of local funds, but a lot of hard work, a lot of grants. These grants have required these fire department members to go out and do surveys of their community. They've done a lot of legwork just to be able to qualify for this.
Legwork that Ashley Hatfield, the assistant chief at the Sunshine Fire Department, helped lead the charge on.
There's been numerous hours of paperwork, groundwork that we had to do as far as surveys, household surveys to do to complete the grants, and it's been 13 years of hard, dedicated work.
Hard work that'll soon be paying off. In Harlan, Keaton Hall, WYMT Mountain News.
The Sunshine FD has spent more than 40 years in their current location, sharing a building with another organization. Officials say the station should be completed in a little more than a year. Before the lieutenant governor helped announce the construction of the new Sunshine Fire Station, she stopped by the Harlan Courthouse to announce improvements to infrastructure in the area. Coleman announced $820,000 for the Black Mountain Water District to replace water lines and complete other system upgrades. $135,000 is going to the Kaywood Water District to replace more than 2.5 miles of water lines.
And so I always want to share with the folks that I know what it feels like, and that's what I wake up motivated by every single morning, is moving every community in Kentucky forward so that we can move the whole Commonwealth forward.
Coleman also announced more than $100,000 towards the city of Harlan to replace pedestrian sidewalks and add new sidewalks along May Street. And earlier in the day, she announced similar infrastructure projects in Bell County. Well, we want to take a moment to congratulate Louisa native Noah Thompson. Noah made the top 11 on ABC's American Idol last night. The 20-year-old will be singing again tonight. We wish him the best, and we also want to wish Harlan County's own Jordan Smith good luck as he competes on the semifinals of NBC's new show, American Song Contest, tonight. Of course, Jordan has already won one show, The Voice, several years ago.
And as we look outside, storms push out later on. You see one of